Hey y'all, welcome to Lovely Self Tarot, and I am here to see whose truth we are telling today. So we're gonna tap right on in. I'm gonna call upon my spirit guides, my ancestors, Holy Spirit. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to deliver these messages today. I call upon the white light. Please guide me towards it so I'm able to give clear and concise messages to my viewers out there. Thank you. Okay, so let's go ahead, cleanse our energy here. We're gonna tap right on into it. Let me wipe that up out of there. Get out of here. Get out of here. So let's do some shuffles. Let's see whose truth we gonna tell today, okay? Let's tap right on into it. Let's see. I hope you all are doing well, by the way. How are y'all doing? I'm doing lovely. You know, it's a good day. We try to make every day our best day. All right, let's see. Let's see what we got going on for the day. Do one more shuffle here. Let's go ahead and cut them on up. All right, go ahead, Spirit. Go ahead and give me some messages here. Whose truth are we going to tell today, Spirit? Go ahead and give me some messages for today. Whoop. Go ahead and give me some more messages today. See whose truth we gonna tell. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. And one more, Spirit. Thank you. Bottom of the deck, 4 of Wands. So we got the 4 of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. The 4 of Wands is stability, right? Marriage, commitment. Maybe you want to settle down with somebody. Maybe somebody sparked your interest, right? Maybe you already are in a marriage. Happy home, right? Happy life. But you clearly want that type of stability in your life with that 4 of Wands, with someone. In your present energy here, though, we have the 5 of Swords. So the 5 of Swords is mental deception, right? So you could possibly be mentally deceiving yourself in a situation. Maybe things might not be as it seems. Maybe you put on a persona to somebody and it's possibly not the full truth. When we mentally deceive ourselves, you kind of overthink the situation more than what you need to as well. In your hopes and fears, you have the Emperor card. Now, the Emperor is authoritative. The Emperor is about their business. The Emperor is the embodiment of all the kings. This is who you inspire to be. You inspire to be the Emperor, you know, the father figure, the husband or wife, because there is no gender in tarot. And maybe you want to make somebody an offer with that 4 of Wands being stability, commitment. And in order for you to give somebody that commitment, you have to lead in the Emperor way, right? Living your life the correct way. For your helpful matters, we have the Temperance card. We got the Temperance card here. So definitely needing to balance your life out. Balance out the goods and the bads. Balance out what works for you and where you're at in the energy clearly. Take no regrets for anything that comes into your life. You don't have to mentally deceive anything or anyone in order to get what you want out of your life, right? You should be able to balance yourself correctly so that it genuinely comes off authentically, right? In your challenged position, you have the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups is regret, right? Regrets, dwelling on the past, not letting things go that you possibly need to let go of. When we talk about the Five of Cups, and then especially in this deck, you see, they worried about them cups that are spilt over on the ground, when you should be worried about the two that's behind you, because those are potentials for growth, possibly potentials for relationships, potentials of ways of building yourself up again, because clearly you're in your mind deceiving a situation for what happened in the past. You have to find that way to move forward, okay? And the outcome card, we have the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands typically is good news. Good news of you working through all of the emotional setbacks that you've had in your life, building yourself up so you can continue to move forward. Because in your hopes and fears, you want to be the emperor. This is who you want to embody. You want to be able to take control of your life and stay on top of it, right? People can look up to you. This is who you want to be. So we're going to figure out with this Five of Swords, we're going to figure out why you're mentally deceiving yourself or mentally deceiving a situation. So let's see which one that is. Let's go ahead and tap into that. We've got the Ace of Pentacles and we have the Eight of Wands. Ace of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands there, okay? So this could be you wanting to quickly give somebody a gift, quickly give someone an offer. Maybe you're scared to do so. Right? I mean, that's possible. You could definitely be scared to make a move if you don't have the confidence to do so. And maybe that's what we need to build up. Yeah. Swiftly coming in with that Knight of Swords. Swiftly coming in and quickly with that Eight of Wands. Or maybe they're at a distance from you too. This person that you want stability with, right? Let's see though. Completion, a completion of a cycle. A cycle needs to be completed here. And I'm saying before you even swiftly make that move that you want to make, okay? We're going to do one more shuffle. We go ahead and get onto these clarifiers here. You never know, right? So let's tap in. Go ahead, Spirit. Clarify this Five of Swords. Go ahead and clarify this Five of Swords, Spirit. You know what? It came out. So that Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups, Nine of Wands, Five of Wands, okay? Bottom of the deck again, Knight of Swords, swiftly wanting to come in with a message of some kind. You swiftly want to come in with a message, but the over mental deception that you're doing to yourself with this happiness, this Ten of Cups that you want in your life. You want happy home, happy life, happy family, white picket fence, everything and above, right? With that 9 of Wands, though, it's you're wounded. So potentially things didn't come out the way that they needed to. Things didn't go as planned, right? So you're wounded, you're beaten up over the whole situation. Like, what do I do? I know one thing with the 5 of Wands, I'm tired of arguing and fighting and all the confliction that goes behind it. But to me, is this all that you're thinking about as well? Right? Because when you stay in your mind with all of the downsides of this situation, when you stay in your mind and you think about all the past things, all of the things, what I should have did, what I shouldn't have done, how is that going to help you move forward? Right? What can help you move forward? Hence why I believe that this 5 of Cups in your challenge position is because you're not letting go of the past. So you are able to move forward and see where you go from there. In order for you to get the 10 of Cups that you want in your life, you can't just dwell on what's already happened. You have to find ways to fix it. So let's see why this Emperor here is in your hopes and fears, because this is who you desire to be. You want to be the Emperor potentially one day, and you can definitely get there. But, guilt tripping yourself will not change the circumstances of the situation that happened. So go ahead and clarify this Emperor for me here, Spirit. Let's see. Clarify the Emperor. Thank you. Got the 6 of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. One more, Spirit. Thank you. Tower. Tower moment. Bottom of the deck. The Star card. We have the Star card at the bottom of the deck. Healing. Healing definitely needs to come into play. Hope. You have hope in this situation. You need to heal over what's happened in the past, though. Because in order for you to embody and become the Emperor that you're looking to be, right? With that 6 of Pentacles, you're going to have to learn to be able to balance situations out and give and receive as well. Sharing. Maybe you didn't share in this situation, okay? Maybe you expected this person to give to you, and you just sit there and just be your regular old self, right? Well, that doesn't work in a relationship. It can't be one-sided. Because potentially you want to be able to offer this message of love. And maybe you already did at one point in time. Maybe you already did try to offer this love and it didn't go in your favor here. Because you built something that was on false beliefs here with that Tower card. Did you pretend to be somebody that you weren't? Did you take off that mask and show this person who you truly were? In order for you to be the Emperor, you're genuinely, authentically yourself. You've definitely put in the work when you are the Emperor. And you've set those boundaries of what you expect out of people and what people expect out of you. You want to give and receive to this relationship. You want to be able to offer your cup of love, but the way that you did it, it didn't work out very well. And this is why a call of balance is needed here with the Temperance, with this Temperance card. This is why it's in the Helpful Matter. You need to learn to balance your life out in order to prepare yourself for any type of relationship, not just a romantic relationship, but your friends, your family. You have to learn to balance your mind and not dwell so much on the past, Because the past is here and it's gone. And you can keep it in your mind, but you're going to look at how people see you, and people will see you like they always talking about the past. They always talking about, well, this is the reason why I did this, right? Well, this is the reason why I wasn't faithful to you. Because way back in the day, you said that I wasn't capable of something. You know, it could have been something so small. So small. But those little things is what people see. And you have to realize that. Because when you come from a compassionate, you know, very humble heart, it shows without you having to prove to somebody that that's who you are. So let's see what this Temperance card is about. Clarify this Temperance for me. Round. 6 of Wands. You want victory. Of course. Of course. We want victory. We want victory in our lives. We want victory in our relationships. But you have to be able to balance it. Balance your life out so you are able to have victories in your relationships where people know who you are. Page of Swords. Now, for me, with the Page of Swords now, it could be that you're watching somebody. You got your eye on somebody. But this is me saying with this Page of Swords is that you're not fully thinking the situation through. You're kind of quickly just going with it. Like the immaturity of the mentality you have could definitely be a lot better. In order for you to get the victory that you want in your life, you're going to have to not look at things in the immature way or look at somebody doing something to you in an immature way. You might need to change your perspective. So go ahead and clarify this Temperance card. One more for the Temperance. You want victory in this situation, though, for sure. And you could definitely be watching them still, even after the Tower moment has happened, right? For y'all. And you're stubborn because the card didn't even want to go through. You're stubborn. You over here being stubborn, huh? Give me one more, Spirit. Not 2 more, but 1 more. We're not going to take them, but I'm going to read them. It's the 6 of Cups and the 2 of Wands. Okay, so definitely this is a reconciliation situation. You're deciding to take a path here, right? Especially with that 2 of Wands. You know, with that 2 of Wands there, he's got the wand that he wants in his hand, right? The world is in his hands. It's up to you. It's up to you to make the right decisions when you do make this offer again. Any offer, any victory that you want. Once you follow that path that you're taking, you got to stick with it. Go ahead and give me one more, please, here for this Temperance, Spirit. Thank you. It came out again. Bottom of the deck. That 2 of Wands came out again. So that was the one that was meant to come out. Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. So this is telling me here again with this card. So you see her heart is protected, right? She's still compassionate. She sees things through her emotions. This Queen of Cups here. You need to maybe dig into your emotional side a little more. See the clarity in that. Before you make that decision, you need to balance your intellectual side and your emotional side before you move forward in order to obtain a victory that you want. Like slow down your thought process, right? Learn to have more compassion for what you go after. Not just think like you're in your head so much, beating yourself up about every little thing. But do you know that the more that you beat yourself up mentally, it shows on the outside. And you could definitely come across somebody who can use that against you. You don't want that. So with the challenge being the Five of Cups, regretting your past, regretting situations that came to play, feeling a disbelief in yourself, people can see that on the outside. And we got to find a way to help you out, because you shouldn't mentally continue to beat yourself up. And it takes time to build that confidence. But LoveLii wants you to have that confidence, because everybody deserves to have confidence in their self and confidence in what they speak. So let's clarify this Five of Cups. It's like you want your life to go as planned in your mind, right? Your mind is, you want a marriage. You want a happy home, a happy life. You kind of offered it prematurely. Maybe you weren't ready, and maybe this person wasn't ready to receive all that you wanted. And this is why it's important for you to do the work that you need to do so you can meet somebody that's on your level when you get there, right? Clarify this Five of Cups, Spirit. Clarify the Five of Cups. Thank you. We got that Page of Pentacles. Five of Cups. Clarify it, please, Spirit. You know what? All these cards keep on falling. I ain't for it. Seven of Cups. Now, you're regretting stuff from the past. Clearly. Maybe you chose somebody, right? That wasn't for your higher good. Contemplating on what you want to do. That's that Queen of Pentacles. You want to offer something to somebody very slowly. You want to slowly take your time and get there. But you have to be able to let go of all of the past transgressions that you've done, right? Bottom of the deck. Yeah, you want to offer somebody some love. Page of Cups. You have love for somebody. And you want to be able to offer it to them. So this is why that challenge position comes is, are you going to be able to let go of the past? All of the past things that have happened in your previous relationships. Because this isn't saying that you possibly were already with somebody, right? You want to offer love when you're ready to. When you've put in the work that's necessary so you can give someone that correct type of love. It's like you still kind of dwindled in all of your options. Like you regret your options from the past because none of them fully served you. None of them fully gave you what you wanted in your life. None of them. You want somebody that's more grounded and more practical, more nurturing, more about their money. You want somebody that's really got it going on, that matches you, your fly, matches your vibe. And in order for you to get somebody like that, let me tell you, you got to do the work too. You have to take the mask off. You can't finesse anybody in a situation. You can't. You have to truly be genuine. To get genuine love, to get genuine relationships, you have to be able to take that mask off. Take it off, honey. You got to take it off. Queen of Wands. Take charge of your life. Take action on your life. Temperance came out again. Balance yourself. Balance the situation. You can get good news out of this, like for yourself, not even for the person that you're going towards or that you want to go towards. Forward movement with that Chariot card. Bottom of the deck, work towards it. Eight of Pentacles. Build towards the type of relationships that you want in your life. With that Eight of Pentacles, build towards the type of relationships you want in your life now. and work hard to get it. Because in order for you to want good news, you need to embody my baby Queen of Wands here. Action. Go-getter. Humble. Takes the time to put the work in order to get the results that you need. So you can balance your situation out with the Temperance. Balance your life out and move forward with that Chariot. For you to call in the love that you want, right? And see, this one's different, right? Because it's not necessarily about you wanting to offer your love to one person, right? Because you embody the Emperor. You want to be the Emperor here. And maybe you were juggling two people as well. But you tried to offer love with that Knight of Cups. And something happened. The tower came crashing down because you weren't showing who you really were. And in order for you to get the love in your life that you want and deserve, because we all do deserve it, you have to be vulnerable. You have to be able to let people see you for who you are and not be so critical of what people think about you, because honestly, it don't even matter what people think. They are not you, right? They don't live your life. They don't pay your bills, okay? At the end of the day, you have no choice but to nurture and better yourself so you can have the right type of relationships that you want now. So let's see with the Soulmate Oracle. How can you manifest the soulmate in, right? Because you're regretting your past. You're regretting the offers that you gave to people in your past. And none of them were practical and grounded like you wanted them to be. And you have to make a decision on where you want to go forward from here. But it definitely starts with you balancing yourself out. Balance out what you need and want in your life so you do know. Okay. Let's see. Let's see how we can help this person. This person's truth today. Let's see how we can help them manifest a soulmate into their life. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Go ahead and give me some messages. What do we want to tell them out of this deck? What do we want to tell them? What is it that they want to know, right? What do we want them to know? How can this person who's beating themselves up mentally, right? Because that's what you're doing. Beating yourself up and deceiving yourself. That's not going to call your soulmate in now. What message, Spirit, would we like to give them? Thank you. What we got? Spirit, come through. Come through, Spirit. What did I just say? You will meet your soulmate when the time is right. What did I just say? What did I just say? It's not the time, right? You got to focus on yourself. You have to focus on you even more. You have to dig deep into yourself. Have a good old conversation with yourself. Manifest what you want. Maybe you need to do some journaling. Let all that mental anguish that you have in your mind, let it out on paper. Maybe you need to write a song, sing. Have some more confidence in yourself, you know? Because you got to come to somebody confidently too now. You can't do the victim mentality to get what you want. It's just not going to work that way. Not when you want your true soulmate now. Let's come on now. Come on now, spirits. Tell them. I tried now. Any more messages? Any more? One more. All you need to do is believe in yourself. What did I just say? What did I just say? Come through, Spirit. Believe in yourself. Because nobody else can believe in you unless you do. But that's what I was saying as far as that facade that is put up to the outside world, right? I can guarantee there might be maybe very close people to you that might know all of you. Have you allowed somebody to do that? Have you allowed to be vulnerable so somebody can know the bottom of the, hold on. When you meet your soulmate, you feel calm, no anxiety, no agitation. Spirit, listen, that's the last one, okay? I have to show you that one now. You're so anxious to meet somebody. You're so anxious to meet the soulmate, but you have to do the work. You have to do the work in order to get out here and improvise, right? And find that one that connects to your heart. You can't just pick them out of a group, right? You'll know the feeling when it happens. And it might not just be the no anxiety, no calm, no agitation, right? It might not just be that. But when you can actually feel that you can be yourself. And that's when you can definitely move forward with somebody and start building a relationship. And I don't even mean just in love. That is, for your soulmate, for sure. But for other relationships around you, people that you actually are connected to. Give them the chance to know who you really are. Give them that chance. So let's see with the awakened soul. Let's see how we can awaken your soul here. Let's see. Go ahead, Spirit. Spirit said, come on through. Okay? When the time is right, the person that you seek will come. But it's not the time right now. Not yet. Not yet. Because, baby, we got work to do. And we all do. And I always say that, self-love, self-care, very important. Very important. Because when you do embody that self-love and that self-care, it's showing. Like, you don't even have to prove it. You don't have to prove it because it's already showing. It's already showing. People are going to see who you are, just how you walk. Turn heads. You know what I mean? You walk in a room, people like, who is that person? Like, woo. They look like they about their business. They look like, looking good, smelling good, confidently speaking, head raised high. The past can only hold you back. So, Spirit, give me some messages. Let's see. Give me some messages. What do we need this person to do to awaken their soul? What message do they need to hear? We've got 3. First one, a rebirth. Oh, there's 4. I'm sorry. Rebirth, first of all, is the first one that came out. You notice back there in that cave, right? In that cave, she came out a new woman. She went deep within inside of herself. She opened up them flaws. She opened up them traumas. She opened up them childhood wounds. She opened up the things that people said about her that stuck with her for years. She did the work inside of herself and she came out a whole new woman. Come on now. Whole new woman. She decided to take the time to work on herself. So she can be like, you know what? You may have knew me yesterday, but you don't know me today, right? Or you may have knew me 5 days ago or a month ago. Hell, I ain't even that person when you met me, right? Came out reborn. Because you earn, right? You earn that right to do so when you dig deep in. You earn that right. Period. Okay? Period. You earn that right to be like, oh, well, you know what? I knew you about 3 months ago, 4 months ago. You've changed. Yeah, because I'm not that person anymore. I decided to figure out what was wrong and fix it. And you can too. Next card, fun. Let loose. Let loose. Go out and it is COVID now. So I can't say go out and, experience and have a big old ball because, a lot of things are under isolation, but there's other ways you can have fun. You can get together with a little small group of people so people can see who you are when you are in your own environment as the person that you truly are, not the person that's made up. When you put up a facade, right? People don't get that chance to see who you really are because you don't allow them to. You got to let them in. Next one, grounding. Ground yourself. Just like that same person, you want somebody that's practical and grounded, like that Queen of Pentacles, but you've got to ground yourself too. Speak to your spirit guides. Speak with your ancestors. Find things that bring you peace in your life because it's necessary now. It's necessary. Take a walk in nature. You don't need friends to do that, right? You can go outside and walk around and be at one with this world, right? Learn how to balance out with that grounding card and the temperance that came out twice. Learn to balance your mental, your intellectual side. Learn to balance your emotional side too, right? Learn not to take things super personal because, you know, some people don't know what other people go through, you know? But once you build that confidence in yourself and you're able to set those boundaries, baby, you're unfuckwithable. Nobody can fuck with you. Last but not least, perspective. Now, you notice in this perspective card, right? The artist. You notice the artist is painting, but the paint and the colors, they're coming towards her too. The perception card is maybe you need to look at things from another perspective, okay? Maybe you need to be the observer instead of the painter. Like if you look at a painting, right? You know, you go to an art gallery and you see people in there and they looking at it. Somebody else could have a different meaning for what that painting means to them. This is what you need to look at in your life, right? Observe from the outside looking in, dig deep, observe from how people see you. Think about how people see you, right? And then still don't care. Not care because you want to change for other people, care because you want to change for yourself, okay? Observe from another standpoint. Perceive yourself from another person's eyes. Find somebody that you're close to. Sit down and have a deep talk because you got to have at least one other person that you're truly vulnerable with, that they know who you are exactly. And sit down and talk with them and just ask them, like, when you look at me, what do you see? And if they're like, you know what? I see you're funny. You're confident. You're out here, you know, living your life. You're you're just great. Like, you know, if they can say all those things about you, or if they turn around and is like, you know, I can tell you're very guarded. I can tell you don't let people in easily. I can tell that you bring up the past a lot because every time we get together, this is what we talk about. We talk about all the past stuff, but there's no resolution, right? Then that's when you need to have a conversation with your spirit guides. That's when you need to have a conversation with yourself to see, what can I do to move forward? What help can be given to me, spirit, so I can learn how to heal from my past? Because you treat people not only the way that you were treated, but how you were hurt as well. Because hurt people all the time and don't even know that they're doing it. I love that. Because it's like you want to be able to have the love in your life and you are able to do so. You're willing to do that, right? It's going to take time for you to get there, for sure. For sure. But you got to take that action so you can. And you'll be able to receive the ultimate love for yourself. Self-love, self-care is first. Once you master that self-love and self-care, you put yourself as a priority and stop beating yourself up mentally, baby, you are going to make it. I'm telling you, all it takes is a snap, right? A snap of, I want to change my life. Not a snap of healing now, because healing takes time. Don't mistake that for a second. Healing takes time. You have to be willing to want to heal. You have to be willing to want a rebirth. You have to be willing so you can gravitate the relationships that you want in your life. Okay. Now, this truth today now, okay. You know what I'm saying? You want to be loved. You want to be loved. And in order for you to do so, though, you got to stop mentally beating yourself up. You got to stop thinking so hard on everything that happens to you. You have to be able to look at it from another perspective and look at it in another set of eyes and not take it so defensively, right? Learn to balance your emotions. Learn to balance your intellectual side, okay? That is what I have for y'all. So I thank you for taking the time out again to tune in with me and tap in with me next time so we can see whose truth we're going to tell then. I will talk to y'all later. I love y'all. Bye.